So then we feel, arey, but we are not associated much with the jiva. Right now, all of us feel, I am this body. Okay, I am this physical body. Whatever we say, मैं सच्चिदानंद and all, we have no experience. So eventually what we say, I am hungry. We say, I am hungry. Then we say, I have stomach pain. I have a headache. I have a cold. But actually, who has the cold? The body has everything. Body has the cold. Body has the head has the ache. Okay. Who knows? Yeah, the mind knows. But who has it? It's the body. Everything that we are saying is happening in the body. Hunger. Stomach is growling. So then people who are, they'll always say, पेट में भूख लगी है. They don't say मुझे भूख लगी है. There's a big difference. हम लोग बोलते हैं मुझे ना बहुत भूख लग रहा है. Actually मुझे नहीं भूख लग रहा है. थोड़ा ध्यान देंगे तो पता चलेगा कि पेट में भूख लग रहा है. Hunger is in the stomach. But we associate ourselves. That's why every time we feel, I am this body. And that's why we fear death, because the body does disintegrate. The body, the 5 elements wala body, goes to the fire or goes to the water. So we feel afraid कि मैं तो मर गया. मरना is according to us the body जाने का, disintegrate होने का. And very clearly, there was a question, na? Thought. Okay, I'll see. Subtle body means Atman, no. The subtle also needs Sthula in some way to exist. Yes, to exist in the sense, subtle exists, okay? But the Sthula helps it to express itself. Okay? अभी एक वासना है जिसको पानी पूरी खाना है, दिवाली की मिठाई खानी है, वो घूम रहा है, देख रहा है कि किस मिठाई की दुकान में जाऊं. Where should I, which chaat pani puri shop should I go to? Maybe Prashant Corner, so that I get what I want. तो जो लेडी वहां बार बार जाती है और वो प्रेग्नेंट है, उसके मुंह में वही आएगा, उसको भी वो खाना है और सही पेरेंट्स भी मिल जाएंगे. So basically, to express or to experience, the Sukshma is searching for a womb. Okay, so that's how it is. And what you think about as Bhoot Pret, that also we'll understand today. वैसे भी weekend है, तो थोड़ा डर के ही जिएंगे. There won't be a mind without the brain. See, the brain and see, we can't separate both technically. That's a good question. Brain is the physical part, okay, and every cell actually has a mind of its own. The mind is, see, how we understand the mind is like the brain. No, the brain is an organ in the head. But mind, where is the mind? Where is the mind? It's not in the head. We feel, मन में ऐसा आ रहा है, नहीं करते हम लोग, दिमाग में ऐसा आ रहा है. Okay, मन में आ रहा है. किधर है मन? Where is your mind? Have we ever looked for our mind? It's not there. Where is the mind? Mind only arises with the thought. Mind has the thoughts already. Thoughts are going on in the mind. But when I associate myself with the thoughts and with the body, it feels like it is my thought. Yes, mind is everywhere, just like consciousness. You cannot say this is my mind and this is my mind. Mind is there everywhere, just like the consciousness. सब जगह है. उसमें से this body, every cell will also have its mind. Because it's consciousness, it's alive. So the mind is there in that also. So every cell will have a mind of its own. So then technically, if you think, you can't actually access the mind. When you see the thoughts, you know you have a mind. Actually, the thinking capacity Okay? The capacity to think is of the mind. The capacity to analyze is that part of the mind which is called as the logic or the intellect. So it's just a subtle capacity. It's very much close to the body, but it is not in any part of the body. It is everywhere, technically. So we don't have like one piece which I can say that's my mind. No. I can say it's my brain, but I can't say it's my mind. It's very difficult. Energy with our vasanas that gets. Yes, energy is what? See, energy is a vastly used word technically. So what is energy? There are waves, okay? There are vibrations everywhere, right now. Vibration and waves have some power. That power is how we make it into, like when I eat food also I get energy, na? It's fuel. So we understand energy like this. Okay, I ate, now I'm feeling energetic. But that how do you feel? If somebody is dead, you put food in their mouth, they don't feel energetic. If food was giving energy, why don't they become energetic? They don't. So energy is just like units which we consume. Okay, when even in electricity they say how much energy units consume. Like that only, it's something that is consumed. That's there again because we can also create it. It's there, we tap it. Energy is tapped. But where is the energy? Again, we can't actually go and access any of these things. We don't know where the mind is. We don't know. We just know we have a mind because there are thoughts, there are desires and all things arising. Surely it's not coming from the brain. So that's how we understand there's a mind. And we don't know how to understand this mind. And it's then we think in yoga to control the mind. When we don't know where it is, how are we going to control it? The easiest way to connect to the mind, wherever it is, everywhere it is, suppose, is simply by breathing. When you take deep breaths, you cannot think. The thoughts are gone at that time. You feel still. In that stillness, the mind, there is a reflection. See, mind is like a reflecting surface where all the thoughts and everything are roaming around. The ichcha, vasana, subtle, very subtle. It's lit by the Atman. Okay, and all the desires and everything which are in the mind, technically reflected there, start thinking, I want this, I want that, and they push the body to get it. Use the brain and all is used. Suppose I want to lift my hand, the brain is necessary to give the action. Otherwise, nahi hoga. So it's all very finely connected. Very, very finely. Brain is very important. It's quite close because without that, we won't be able to do any action. But it very much belongs to the body. When the body is disintegrated or it dies, as we understand, the brain also goes. But then who takes birth? We have to think, the body is gone. And no Atma can take birth. न जायते न म्रियते. जो जन्म ही नहीं लेता और मरता ही नहीं है, तो वो तो बर्थ नहीं ले रहा है. So then who is taking birth? And strangely they have given he. He is not the word. There is no he or she. There is it. We call it Atman. It is the Atman. So it's not possible for it to be a he or a she. So then there is consciousness, reflecting, okay? And once the reflection is there, the light is there, it's on the mind, the whole package, the mind, buddhi, chitta, there is a subtle body, which is also because of the elements, okay? But it is subtle. Then this makes the body. So there are three steps. One is the consciousness, second is the subtle body, and the actual what we see is a physical body. Krishna is saying the physical body may die, but the subtle body does not die. It dissolves into the consciousness and stays for a while. We say Brahma ki din, Brahma ki raat. It's like ages and ages later, okay? Nothing to worry, that will come. So this takes a long while. Still, it does not disintegrate. It's in a state of hanging type of thing. And then when Brahma opens his eyes, all these are gone out again. Again looking for body. And the body is formed. The mind actually forms it, you know. It has the capacity to visualize. It takes the body it wants. We all have a body that we wanted. It's not possible otherwise. Kabhi to socha hai, iske liye hai. Now, if we don't like our body, it's our problem. We only made it. Unknowingly, unconsciously, or whatever, due to our vasanas or something. Something needed to be done. So we made it like this. So we can't say why I'm born here, why this happened, why I look like this. Nothing like that. So everything is technically because of the Ichha Vasana, the desires and all these things. So these desires, these Ichhas are all technically happening in the mind. They are layers of the mind. And these are taking forms. And then names. And we get attached to the name and form. I am this person who looks like this, and this form is me. So then I will die. Swamiji used to say, Maroge tu. And I used to feel, my God, Swamiji, say, Maroge tu. Directly he would say. Tum kaun ho? Sharir ho? Acha ye ho? You're this person with this name? Mar gaye fir. मर ही जाओगे तो करेक्ट ही है ना. तभी ऐसा लगता था हे भगवान ऐसा बोल रहे स्वामी जी, मर जाओ बोल रहे हैं, मरेंगे ही ना, तो शरीर है तो मरेगा ही ना. मरता कौन है, जीता कौन है? अभी जी कौन रहा है? We think we know how to live. Who is living? The body? No. Who is experiencing? Who is taking the experiences? The mind. The mind is taking the experiences and the mind is going to move on into another body and then another body. Uski mauj hai. Right now, death is a big thing for us because we feel that this body will die and I am this body. If somebody tells us, okay, you're not the body, and you experience it, that you're not the body, then you won't be afraid of death, for sure. It's the next question. You're not even interested in that. Because you know you're not that. But then we start thinking, okay, then I'm that Ichha Vasana Wala Jiva package and I can take another body. But if you go deeper into meditation, you will know that you're not even that. Then we are afraid. Because then who am I? Then the question will come. If I'm not the Jiva package, I'm not the subtle body. I'm not the physical body. Then we start singing Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Mano Buddhi Ahankar Chitta Ninaha. मैं कुछ नहीं हूँ, ना मैं मन हूँ, ना बुद्धि हूँ, ना चित्त हूँ, ना अहंकार. खत्म. सटल बॉडी भी खत्म. कौन हूँ मैं? चिदानंद रूपा शिवोहम शिवोहम. Beautiful. Adi Shankaracharya. Nirvana Shatakam. So then we say this. Mano buddhi ahankara chitta nina mein. Na main this hu, na main that hu. If you read the whole thing, Adi Shankara is very clearly saying you're none of this. But he says, then who am I? I am Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Beautiful. But who is this Shivoham? इसको जाके ढूंढेंगे चलो. Let's all go and search where this Shivoham is. It sounds like a name. Shivoham. Okay. Then again Ham comes. No? Then again we feel okay, I am Shiva. Then you start, I am Shiva. Now, I am God or whatever. So I have nothing to worry. I will never die. But we have no experience. अभी भी हम जो शिव समझ रहे खुद को ही समझ रहे, बॉडी को समझ रहे. Okay.